Okay, here's a little project I've been working on today. This is a F-18C, I think they refer to it as, Hornet, or A. In other words, basically the basic model Hornet, which was relatively easy to do because it is roughly, whereas the Super Hornet comes out at 60 feet long, the Hornet A, original Hornet, is 56 feet long, and whereas the Super Hornet has a 44, almost 45 foot wingspan, the Hornet's is just over 40. So it's basically just a cut down of my Super Hornet with a few other slight modifications. For instance, the forward rakes on it are shaped quite differently than they are in that just nice gentle arc that you see on the other. So anyway, and they extend clear to the front of the cockpit, whereas the other one, the Super Hornet, they anyway, nacelles. Trying to get that Hornet look of the nacelles there, the rounded kind of look, and I'm working with different facets here. I've just got the thing open at the moment. I haven't finished that one. I'll try a couple of different things here, try to get satisfied that there's the two Hornets side by side. It's a little bit better how one is decidedly longer. The Super is decidedly longer, but they're basically the same from the nose back to the prop. The leading edge begins the same place. It's the rakes, as you can see, are different on the Hornet A. Again, the fuse is pretty much identical. It's the larger engines and other upgrades I did that made the Hornet longer at the back end. Now, I went ahead and just reused the same shape elevons, same size elevons, even though the Hornet A actually had smaller elevons. And the reason being, I would like to be able to fly this with just two servos, just with elevons. My MiG-25 is a similar configuration, and it flies just fine that way, but I had trouble with my Super. It was very sluggish, and plus I had trouble with, because of its length, I had trouble with the longer rods. Now here I'm going to try to mount them in such a way that I keep that length to a reasonable, like 12 inches or so, or less. So that will help that situation. So I can go to a very simple 3-channel setup, you know, servos and rods, rod and clevis type setup, and not have to get. So there she is. The 5 easy piece F-18A, I guess you'd say, A through C, whatever, Hornet. And that's a wrap.